Hello there and welcome. I got on a plane one time, a number of years ago, and I was sitting first aisle, right on the aisle. First row on the aisle. There was a man sitting behind me against the window. So we were sort of kitty-cornered to each other. We were only on the plane a short period of time. He reached over and tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "I think you could help me." I'm a pro golfer. And he said, "I love The Secret." Anyway, one thing led to another. He was on his way to the FedEx in New York, I believe it was. And after a day or so, he missed the cut. But we had exchanged phone numbers, and he phoned me. I said, "Listen, I'm in Toronto. You're in New York. Jump on a plane. Come on up here for a couple of days." So he came up, and we got talking, and we became friends. And I went out on tour with him one time, one of the tournaments he was on. And that night, we were sitting around the motel room, and he said, "Bob, what's one thing I could do that would make me a better golfer?" I took my pen, and I went over and I put a little black dot on the wall. I said, "I want you to focus on that black dot. Bring all of your conscious attention to bear on the black dot." I said, "The second your mind wanders, don't feel bad, bring it back to the dot." And I said, "When you learn to focus on that dot for a minute, 2 minutes, you will have developed a mental faculty to a greater degree than probably anyone in your family has ever done." It's the will. The will is one of our higher faculties. We have perception, memory, intuition, reason, and we have the will. The will to the mind is something like hearing or sight is to the body. All great golfers, all the really great golfers, have highly evolved will. They have developed the ability to focus. Now, you might not want to put a dot on a wall. Light a candle and put it opposite your favorite chair, and then just focus on the flame. Every time your mind wanders from the flame, don't feel bad, bring it right back and focus on the flame. When you learn to focus on one thing, you can focus on anything because what you're doing is developing a mental faculty. Now, the average individual can only focus on a thing for 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, and then they're distracted. There's a noise, a light, something flashes, somebody says something, and like that, their mind is taken off track. People that are great at whatever they do have learned how to focus on what they're doing. All great salespeople are focused. Do you want to improve what you're doing? Learn how to focus on one thing to the exclusion of all outside distraction. Then this power that comes into our consciousness, we send it back out into the universe like a laser focused on one thing. It'll manifest in your life. It's the way the mind works.
Check us out at ProctorGallagherInstitute.com for tips, tools, and resources.